Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Let us together visit my front garden today and see what are the plants growing in my front garden. Welcome to my front garden. Please come in. The two containers over the fence have primroses in, and here we can see clematis. This is a pink colored flowering clematis, and we can see several shoots emerging. I can't wait to see the flowers. We have here anemone in this hanging basket. I'm not that impressed with the flowers. I'm thinking of replacing the hanging basket with some other flowering plant. And here we have hebe. It is showing few flowers though. I am planning to prune hebe plant. This is rose jasmina, so we can see a lot of growths. And this is lilac, we can see flowering buds. I had got this 2 years ago from Lidl and I'm so glad with this plant. Well, this is Clematis montana, and I'm not that impressed with the buds here. The flower buds seem to be very tiny. If it doesn't bloom well, I think I'm going to replace this plant. Maybe I'll put a rose climber in this space. These are foxgloves plant, and this is from the last year. I hope to see good flowers. And here we have rose climber that I had got from little long ago. And this yeah, this is clematis again. It is Montana Rubens. I haven't seen the flowers yet. Hope to get flowers this year. And I have got here Sweet Williams and Ranunculus growing. And here I have Allium growing in this container and their peony. This is Star Performer Climbing Rose. It is a nice, beautiful pink colored roses. And here I have got tulips, and the birds are emerging from the plant, and hopefully it is going to flower very soon. And there you can see campanula, but it has not flowered yet. And this plant is called Delosperma. This looks very dry. I'm going to prune those dry part here. And we can see sweet alyssum as well, that is self-seeded. And this is lady shallot from David Austin, and it has shown new growth. We have saxifraga here. This is lupin, and last year the flower was not that great, and expecting some good blooms this year. Well, this is a standard rose tree, and down I can see some extra growth happening which I need to cut off soon. And we have sedum there on at the top, and this is again primula. This is Diacia and it is showing new growth. I'm going to prune all those dry bits there, and it is pink colored, lovely flower. I really like that plant so much. And here again primula, primrose. The ones I have from last year is not flowering that great. These are the new ones I got this year. And this is polyanthus, and again this is primula. This comes under primula, but it's perennial. And this is saxifraga. And here you can see, actually this is snowdrops plant, but the flowers already withered away. It had flowered beautifully, but I delayed recording the flowers. Hyacinth is blooming beautifully there, and the ones that I started from bulbs. And what else I have got? Let us see. This is daffodils, that I have planted in milk jugs, and it has really bloomed so well. The convenience of planting in milk jug is you can place it wherever you want. Here I have campanula, and it is such a lovely color. It is quite, lavender like, not the normal blue or white. And this is Vinca minor, and the leaves are variegated. I need to trim all these dry parts though. And it has also started flowering, and it is creeper like, and it goes so well in hanging basket. We can see dianthus emerging there, and there are growths in Cyanthus plant as well. And this is David Austin generous gardener, and it has quickly grown, I feel, because yeah, it is in the ground. That could be one of the reasons. And also generous gardener is very generous in growing. And also the other rose plant is also showing new growth, and this is hydrangea that I have recently pruned. And this is magnolia genie that I got this year, and we can see that the blooms have opened fully like. And I'm going to replace this with some other plant, because for magnolia genie the container is very small, but for now it is fine. And this is magnolia leonardo, yeah, magnolia leonardo, and we can see the blooms here as well. And this is osteospermum or African daisy, and we can see new growth in that plant as well. And that is maple, and we can see new growth. But yeah, that should be fine, I guess, because I was thinking of changing the container, but that should be fine. Maybe I should add some fertilizer. I have here in this space a lot of liatris and gladiolus bulbs, but I can't see any growth because it is too early for them to show any growth. I'm thinking of adding some mulch or compost over that space. And here, what else we have here? I can see some sedum and all growing, and some random seedlings growing. I don't know what seedlings they are. And here this is dianthus, but it is completely dried up, so I need to change the plant. And there we can see some growth of chrysanthemum. This lavender plant has completely dried up. I don't think it would grow. And this is Hebe again. It needs some pruning to be done. Weeping willow is flowering there. It's a standard tree. And here we have got rose, and it is nice, it's quite pinkish lavender type colored rose that flowers in clusters. And here this is hydrangea variety, and it is, we can see some sprouting going on, a new growth on the stems there. And that space I have gladiolus. Maybe I will add some fertilizers and some compost over. And that is a standard rose tree. And here we have got daffodils flowering, and we have hydrangea. I have pruned it. I have pruned all the dry flowers. And this is daphne. It had flowered so beautifully. nice fragrant flowers, but I can't see any flowers now. And this is clematis, and I have got in these two different varieties of clematis. It is showing new growth. And yeah, one of the varieties I got from B&Q and the other one was from Garden Center. And what else I've got here? Again, you can see Christmas rose or hellebore, and these has flowered so nicely. And here this rose variety is a Strawberry Hill from David Austin. There are a lot of new shoots in this climbing plant, but I can also see so many aphids. Maybe I need to spray some organic, what to say, organic insecticide over that. And this is dianthus, the dianthus is showing new growth, and rosemary is flowering there. And I have got here camellia, the one that I got for Christmas, so that camellia, but I have put it in a new pot. And here again I have got clematis and also snapdragon flowering plant was there in this container, but it has dried up now. I don't see any new growth. We have double petaled daffodils which look so beautiful, and hyacinth flower blooming. And here I have got again vinca minor but in different color, that looks lovely as a creeping plant in that basket. And here I have red colored polyanthus there flowering. And here I have got rose plant that is showing new growth. And this is James Galloway from David Austin, new growth in this rose as well. And what else I have got here? This is Roald Dahl, and it is growing so well. Again, aphids I could see, and it calls for a organic insecticide. And here this is salvia. I also have a tiny maple plant growing there which needs some immediate attention. And here my pond, oh god, this water lily pond looks so horrible, so dirty, it needs cleanup. And again here I got lovely hyacinth flower blooming. It looks fabulous. I think it's one of my favorite spring flowers. The wind has done such a disaster there because the pot has broken. And well, this is peach, ornamental peach that I bought recently, and it is flowering. And what else we have got here? This lavender is fine. And this is again rose growing well. And this is Princess Alexandra of Kent from David Austin. That's a tiny standard rose tree, and the lavender is not growing that well. And here we have chrysanthemum, new shoots emerging, and some sedum growing as well. And this is completely dried up, and I have got here some nice growth. And what else we have got, guys? And as I already told, this maple tiny tree is not that promising. Maybe I need to change the pot. And that's some primroses there from last year. And this is lily bulb, sprouting. And we have some nice daffodils here. It looks beautiful. Well, what else I have? I've got salvia here that is growing from last year. And here I have got rose. The rose plant is growing well. That's a climbing one. And here peony, this one I don't think it's going to flower this year. I hope it flowers. And here this is snapdragon. We can see new growth in that. and primrose from last year, and these are tulips. Tulips bulb is I mean the tulip plant is in flowering stage. Once it flowers, I will keep it in the front. And again peony here, I hope that flowers at least, and some alliums. And what else I've got? Yeah, I have got here gooseberry. It is showing some growth. And also I have got here blackberry. I hope it fruits as well, not only giving the shoot, because it's no use of having lot of shoots from gooseberries. We need some fruits. Well, this is my front yard garden. I have lot of cleaning to do in my front yard, lot of pruning to do, and a lot of fertilizer to put in the plants. Well, thanks for watching. I hope to take you to my backyard someday. You can grab a coffee and we can have a coffee tour in my backyard garden next time. Well, again, thank you for watching.